Check 1, 2. Hey, everybody. I don't know what happened there, but we're live, and we're here, and we got Gabe Bartlett, and my name is Zach. And as far as I could tell, Gabe, as I was looking behind us and trying to figure this whole thing out, nobody scored yet, but you've been watching, right?
Yeah, I have been. Nothing really as major has happened. There's been a few scoring chances for each team, but nothing crazy, nothing to write home about. So it's been pretty even so far for the first 4 minutes.
The score is 0-0. The time on the clock is 13 minutes and 10 seconds, and we welcome you to the greatest hockey arena in the world, the Suburban East Conference collision. White Bear Lake and Stillwater, they wasted no time getting this game going. In fact, they started a little earlier than we were planning, but we're happy to have it here. And a shot from the point there taken by Hinderer is turned away, and in goal, by the way, for the Stillwater Ponies is Tomas Sanderson. He is a junior goaltender. And obviously, on the other side, it's going to be Nicholas Petman in goal for the White Bear Lake Bears.
Yeah, a little bit interesting. Stillwater, this is their first game of the season so far. They have not yet played, so this is really them trying to figure out their team a little bit and get used to playing real hockey again.
The puck will be dumped in by Aiden Anderson. Anderson will play to the far wall. Battle continues here. Anderson gets it back, tried to center, knocked back to the point. Grabbed here, worked to Wenner. Wenner goes back to his right, now played to the slot area where it's knocked to the corner. Shoveled back around the wall and to the blue line, but kept in by the Ponies. Spinning and firing a shot off the side of the goal was Tecito. And out comes White Bear Lake. For a moment, Kotzmacher tried to spring free, just couldn't get his stick on the puck. It was interrupted and then sent back deep into the White Bear Lake end. Bears looking to break out once more. Kotzmacher once again. He'll slide it forward here, and along comes White Bear Lake into the zone right wing side. A shot up in the air, and it's gloved down, just swatted out of the air. What a great look. Tommy Lindberg coming across and making that play happen.
Yeah, an outstanding chance right there for White Bear Lake, and that's going to be an easy penalty right there called. And, a quick response from White Bear Lake, and that was a ill-advised retaliation from Tyler Bishop. As
I don't know if it was enough. Tyler Bishop came back and obviously took issue with Kotzmacher getting, let's just face it, leveled along that far wall right in front of the limited Stillwater student section. That made their way west here to watch this game tonight, and heading to the penalty box with the officials conferencing in that half semicircle is going to be Tommy Lindberg.
Yeah, there is definitely a case to be made that could be 5 minutes. It was a check to behind. I don't think it was quite big enough to be 5 minutes, but definitely something the officials can discuss.
I see 2 fingers being held. Oh, no, I do see 5. So 5-minute major for boarding. And this is a great opportunity for White Bear Lake to get on the board here early, get that ever-so-loved first blood, and make things happen here.
And Stillwater's going to have to send a second guy into the box to take the penalty, which means number 6 for Stillwater. I don't know if it's a period or if he's
might be
out
a
for the
10-minute. If he's still in the box, then I would imagine it's 5 and a 10. It used to be, for those more severe penalties, a 2 and a 10, but now 5-minute major, and serving that penalty, by the way, is a player we don't have our name for. So,
JV player getting his job's work
right.
for the night.
Good for him. The Ponies steal it away and almost had numbers, even though they're down a man for the next 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Bears retreat. They grab the puck. They'll work their way up the ice here. Played over to Tyler Bishop, who cuts his way through neutral ice, and into the zone he goes. Drops it back here for Gallatin. Now in front, slot area stolen away by Stillwater. Back up here through center and into the zone come the Ponies. Right wing side, shorthanded opportunity. Pushed just wide of the goal. Carter Bees, the shooter there for the Stillwater Ponies.
Yeah, White Bear Lake going to take a minute here to reset, and a bad pass is now Stillwater's going to get to kill even more time off this power play.
And a rough first 60 seconds gone now of this power play for White Bear Lake, and they'll try to get something going here as they struggle just to even break it out. Nice job on the turnover, forcing the turnover was Aiden Anderson. And he's just causing all sorts of issues for White Bear Lake, perhaps a bit too casual in their own zone. And then a pass doesn't connect there. The Bears forced to regroup once again.
And White Bear Lake, they're trying to have a bit of a redemption game here as they got absolutely demolished by Edina Saturday night.
Ooh, Road fired a shot, and the official blew the whistle. Looked like it was half covered by the goaltender, Anderson, but unfortunately for White Bear Lake, the whistle blew, and they couldn't get that second opportunity. With 9:55 to go, period number 1, 3.5 to go in the power play for White Bear Lake, still scoreless.
Yeah, they need to get something going here, especially considering last game they were shut out by Edina, 8-0 they lost. They're trying to have a get-right game, and this is your best opportunity on a long power play to try to get your offense going.
Delaney slides it down low, and it goes back out high for Thomas Hinderer. Hinderer slides it back behind the Stillwater goal. It goes all the way around for Nolan Road. Road goes down low. Weak angle shot swatted away by Anderson. He'll just shovel it right back, and then it's cleared out by the Ponies all the way down the ice. Coming out is Petman. He got it to neutral ice. It's pushed back in. The Ponies' penalty kill just very impressive here. Bears trying to get something going as they enter the zone once again. Nolan Road spins around, finds some open ice, gets it in front. Chance through the crease and wide of the goalie. Grade A opportunity for Charlie Olson, but he couldn't finish. And the Ponies will clear it out now, reaching the midway point of this 5-minute major power play for White Bear Lake. And it's turned over here. Chance shorthand for the Ponies on the backhand. Beautiful moves, and what a goal. Carter Bees, the assistant captain, the senior, forcing a turnover in the Bears zone. And check that. That's actually wow, that's Meta.
That was an outstanding
Edina
move right
Meta.
there. He created a great opportunity. He forced a turnover in the zone. White Bear Lake's defense playing a little too casual, and one-on-one with the goalie and great stick handling right there. Can't pin that one on the White Bear goalie. That's just poor defense.
That was, I mean, we saw it throughout the, I mean, I don't know if they just saw that the big number, 5 minute on the clock there, Gabe, and just decided that they're going to kind of be a little bit too casual. I mean, they had opportunities. But, man, they're very casual in their own zone, and they just were forced to pay there. Bears working the puck now on this power play, trying to find an equalizer here. It's not going according to plan, and another clear for Stillwater. 3 minutes now gone in the power play, 2 minutes remaining here.
Yeah, Stillwater making this penalty kill look easy right now. They're getting the puck out of the zone quickly, not allowing any chances, and almost an ill-advised pass right there from Gallatin.
Into the zone comes Tyler Bishop, cuts to his left, backhand shot! What a goal by Tyler Bishop! Top corner off the backside, and the Bears tie it up.
What a move right there. He shows I can stick handle, make a backhand shot too. White Bear Lake answers with their own stick handling play. And now we got a tie game, and White Bear Lake, since it's a 5-minute major, still gets to continue on the power play.
Yeah, minute 48 remains with the man advantage, and that was much needed, and that's what you're kind of looking for when you look at your leaders to try to get you back into a game, and both physically but also mentally. And Bishop did both there in that play. Beautiful opportunity and a beautiful goal.
Yeah, great opportunity, and that was all just kind of Bishop. They didn't set up really on the power play. He just kind of took the puck and went for it.
Kotzmacher looking for options here as he goes through neutral ice. Gives it to Road. Road enters the zone on the right side, cuts to his left, fires a shot. Save made, rebound swallowed up there by Anderson. And some pushing after the whistle. Yeah, you get definitely a rivalry has formed over the years between the Ponies and the Bears. And they're usually more semifinal rivals, if you will, when it comes to sections. And now actually, I thought it was fairly harmless after the whistle game. I don't know if you saw anything in particular, but now Road is going to the box, and then on the other side, Aiden Anderson for the Ponies will go to the box. So coincidental minors for the Bears and the Ponies, and it appears maybe, just maybe, that the officials trying to settle things down here early and keep control of it.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. They're trying to say, hey, we're not going to let you guys do this after the whistle. We know this is a big game, but we're not going to let anything dirty. I think that was more of setting an example, but, I think it might be the right call in that situation.
Back to the blue line here, giving a cross back in the direction of Kotzmacher. He'll grab it in the corner, slides it back for Bishop, who returns it back to Kotzmacher, sliding forward. Nice, beautiful opportunity. Tried it just to sneak it inside the post, couldn't do so. Got it back, gave it to Bishop. Now back to Kotzmacher. Backdoor, what a save by Anderson. Oh, what a look there for the Bears on the right side. Another big collision here, and now a hand goes up in front of that White Bear student section. And we might be getting another penalty. And
an elbowing penalty coming against White Bear.
And that's been a problem all year long in this very short year so far, Gabe. The Bears just, the undisciplined play has, particularly from their top guys. It's not like they're the checking, third or fourth line guys. This is Brady Borgstad, who's a major part in the offense of this squad, is now going to head to the box, and that's going to end the power play, the man advantage for the Bears. It's going to be 42 seconds of 4-on-4, and then the 1:18 of power play time for the Ponies will follow. But, not what you want to see. And, again, an offensive zone on the power play penalty. There's very few excuses for something like that as the Bears bring it in offside.
Well, really, there's no excuse in that situation. They had him pinned up against the boards, and he hits him hard with his elbow, clearly. And the officials, they have to call that every single time. You can't let that slide. And I don't know how many penalties they had against Edina, but I already know White Bear Lake had more penalties than goals going into that game.
Yeah, it's been a problem, and we saw it even in the home opener, the season opener against Duluth East, where you're up 3-0 and you're the team with 4 penalties in the first period. I mean, that's it's unacceptable. It's one of those things you'd like to see. Signs of changing, Gabe, but it just so far, just haven't been able to crack down on the discipline side.
Yeah, it's just silly mistakes as well. They're all fixable errors.
Charlie Olson chasing after it, shorthanded. The race for the puck won by Anderson. He'll send a long pass that connects here, and the Ponies will work their way into the zone now with the man advantage. Another 1:14 left in that man advantage as Petman covers up and makes the stop. With 6:18 to go in a fast-moving, I guess let's just say it, entertaining first period. 1-1, Bears and Ponies tied.
It's been 1-1, but this period has been filled with a ton of action. Both teams with a ton of great scoring chances and some great plays by each goaltender. This is going to be a fun game till the end, I'm guessing.
Draw one by the Ponies here. They'll set up shop here in this White Bear Lake zone. Played to the right side. Now a one-timer taken by Bees goes over the goal. Back to the blue line, kept in nicely, flipped around. Grabbed here, skated in, fired on goal. Blocker save for Petman. Rebound grabbed, turning around and firing another shot. Another save for Petman, and he'll find that loose puck and cover it up. Some more pushing after the whistle, but some great opportunities for the Ponies there, back to back to back. But Petman keeps that puck out of the net.
Keeps it out of the net. Now, Tyler Bishop going to the box. He gave a little extra shove after the whistle, and that's going to be enough to get the call right there.
Okay, so, I mean, this is hockey, right? I get it. I get it. You're trying to, but, I mean, look at the penalty box. We got 5 players now total, 3 for White Bear Lake, 2 on the other side for Stillwater, and now a 5-on-3 for, I thought was, just kind of incidental,
That just kind of seemed like some chatter after the play. I don't think that should have been called there. If you're going to call it on one, you got to call it on the other.
Right.
There. I don't know how you can just call that on Bishop.
So Bishop goes to the box, and now Bears have 2 of their top 3 of the first line guys in the penalty box, and they will be for at least another 51 seconds as the Bears win a crucial faceoff, and they're able to clear it down the ice. 43 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Back to grab it here for the Stillwater Ponies, and it'll be moved out to center. Anderson slides it forward. Race for the puck is on to Cito. Trying to get there. Bears got there first. It's knocked away and then cleared down the ice by Kotzmacher.
White Bear Lake penalty kill playing really well, not letting Stillwater get any momentum. They're getting the puck out of the zone immediately, which is what you have to do against a team that sets up really well like Stillwater does.
Making his way through into the zone is Briere. He'll go back out high. Chance shot. Blocker save again. That blocker getting some work done for Petman, and the Bears able to get it back out. So that'll clear the first penalty back to 5-on-4 now, as the Bears have another minute and 3 seconds of killing time to do. Ponies will try to cut that early here and get that lead back that they had with the shorthanded goal. Their special teams has been pretty decent to start out with. Of course, the Bears, though, got to go on that long 5-minute power play early in the first.
Stillwater sets up really well. This is where I get worried. They set up well. They have a lot of passing lanes and a lot of good scores on the a lot of good scoring chances on the ice. And if you're White Bear Lake, you don't want to keep taking penalties like you have been, because Stillwater eventually they're going to burn you with this setup that they have.
43 seconds to go in the power play for the Stillwater Ponies. Shots on goal, 15 already in this first period alone between the two teams. 10 for White Bear Lake, 5 for the Stillwater Ponies on that board. And it'll be the Ponies here with a half minute to go on that power play. Probably not wanting to take too much time back there as they finally do get it out. One last rush with the man advantage here. Anderson works it in left side. Goes back and forth, left to right, now out to the blue line with it. Gets it back to Anderson. Anderson shot, it hit a stick in front and then deflected wide of the goal. Anderson, another try, hits a body, bounces on goal. Petman makes the save, hand goes up, Stillwater touches, and just with 2 seconds to go on this Stillwater power play, the Ponies are now going to take a penalty. It's going to be a high sticking call, and heading to the penalty box here is going to be the goal scorer, Edina Meda. And wow, what a turning change of events there, Gabe. The Bears to kill off a long 5-on-3, and now in 2 seconds they'll have a power play.
This has been a bizarre game. I think there's been some kind of special teams or odd men on the ice for the last 5 minutes, which is really bizarre, but it's kind of exciting.
Draw one by the Bears. They keep it in. Oh, no, they don't. And so the Bears will have to touch up here, and that allows the Ponies a easy clear. So the first 10 seconds of this power play gone for White Bear Lake. They'll set up shop in their own zone, and they'll try to break it out. It's Tyler Bishop with it here. He'll go 85 feet to his left. Connects there, and it's worked forward by Borgstad, who goes back to Bishop, who tries to beat a man as he goes in. Puck swung hard around here, kept in by Borgstad, slid hard to his left. Belisle. Joe Belisle with a shot that finds its way through. Backhand shot. Olsen tried to finish, but he couldn't get it there. What a job by Anderson getting that pad down just in time. Olsen had some open area to put that puck in, Gabe, but just couldn't find it there. And now a Stillwater player is down inside the Ponies' end behind the Stillwater goal. And he's taking time to get back up here, and he's talking to the official as well.
Yeah, it's pretty clear, though, why Anderson is the starting goalie for Stillwater. He has made some outstanding saves tonight. 2 of them have come on that back door. Great chances for White Bear Lake, and he's made a sprawling effort on them. And he has been really, really impressive tonight for Stillwater. He's turned away 11 of the 12 shots that he's faced to this point.
Now, a question, by the way, for Bears fans might be, why is the face-off in neutral ice when, and as far as I could tell, the whistle was blown because of the injury, but in the Stillwater zone. Regardless, we play on here, halfway gone in this power play, a minute to go, and the puck is sent hard into the stands, and I hope everybody's okay. That was not good. I think it was a hand that came up, and that might have just saved somebody pretty well, because that was a hard puck into the stands. Normally it's usually just kind of flipped up in the air, and it kind of.
That was a hard little shot right there. That was more of a line drive in baseball coming out.
It appears everybody is okay, thankfully, as the Bears work their way in. Road tried to split the D, got the puck on goal, and Anderson, with a relatively easy save, it just kind of floated softly on goal.
Yeah, White Bear wanted a penalty on there, but I'm happy there was no call. He got sandwiched between 2 defenders, and he got hit hard. It was a clean hit, but man, Rode, he really was trying hard to go to the net, but took a big shot right there. That's part of this rivalry.
Off the draw, Bears is attacking the goal right away. That's Charlie Olsen. He is so aggressive, especially off those face-offs. He'll get the puck back in the corner, trying to battle a couple of Ponies there in that corner area. Trying to lend some help is Rode. He gets it back for Olsen. Half minute to go in the power play. Bears get it to the blue line, and they pass intercepted here. Shorthanded opportunity once again for the Ponies, but just slowing down as he entered the zone was Aiden Anderson. Bears trying a quick transition game here. They got numbers the other way. Here's Rode right side. Ooh, whiffs on the shot, gets it back. We'll look for options here. He'll slide it to his left. Taken and fired toward the goal, but it goes through the slot area and into the corner. Bears keep control. 5 seconds left in the power play. Last chance here for White Bear Lake. Working their way around here. Nice job by Joe Belisle finding some open ice. Cuts to his left, fires a shot, and it's gloved and covered by Anderson.
I think that puck got tipped, and again, Anderson stays disciplined, gets down, gloves it. He, again, has played really, really well tonight in net for Stillwater. But Stillwater's penalty kill so far has looked really, really impressive. They're cutting out those good passing lanes that White Bear Lake's trying to find, and right there, 5 seconds or about 10 seconds left, White Bear Lake was looking for a shot. Stillwater didn't budge. They didn't give him anything.
1:52 to go, period 1. Shots on goal favor the Bears 13-5. And 2 special teams goals added to this board in this first 15 minutes or so of this game. As the Ponies will dump it right back in. Another big hit put on, but clean hit. Josh Hoover delivering the physicality there as the Bears trying to get it to out of the zone that gets toward the blue line, but coming back and just sending right back hard deep was Owen Grau.
This has been a really physical period so far, and we're still seeing it as Stillwater had a great opportunity as that puck went right out in the front of the net.
Back out high, chance for the Ponies. Another good shot there. Now behind the goal, trying to reverse direction there and trying to throw off Petman, but the Bears swarm and get that puck away and get it to the outside. Stepping right back down and shoveling it down low were the Ponies. 48 seconds remain in period 1. Bears killing off some seconds here at the puck along the wall. Anderson knocks it back here to the blue line. Rao. Bears able to just get it out. Puck goes on its edge, and Rao will try to settle it down here as he goes to his right. Puck goes on goal. Petman will make the save.
Yeah, not too out of a save there, but Zach, I will say this has to be one of the most physical periods of hockey I have seen in a long time. Every chance each team gets, they are taking a shot at the other team. I would say some of these haven't been clean and would be called in most games, and even though there's been a lot of penalties called, I think the refs are still letting some stuff slide.
Pods, car care and accessory scoreboard, clock ticking away. 1-1 is the score. And a big hit put on the corner. Pony goes flying, and that will result in another penalty. That's been the story of this game so far. The 2 penalty box door operators staying busy here. Interference is going to be the call, and Tyler Bishop heads back to the penalty box, Gabe, and it's just it's become too common here of a sight to see the Bears back on the penalty kill.
I think that one might have been poor timing. It looked like Tyler Bishop was about to get hit, and he braced himself and launched. And as he hit the player going for the puck that was trying to keep Bishop away, the officials saw Bishop knock him down. I think that was just kind of unfortunate timing. I don't think that would have been called otherwise, but penalty's still a penalty, and you got to be careful.
First 17 minutes gone here, and the score is 1-1. The Bears and the Ponies tied here in this Suburban East Conference rival battle here at the greatest hockey arena in the world, TCO Sports Garden. He's Gabe Bartlett. I'm Zach Halverson. Our thanks to Will Anderson and American Family Insurance for their support, as well as Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories, as they have supported the Horn. If you want to join us here and support the Horn, be sure to check us out, thehornwbl.com. We'd love to have your help and support as we continue our coverage of White Bear Lake boys hockey, girls hockey, boys and girls basketball, and more here all on the home of White Bear Nation. We'll take a breather. We'll come back with more from the TCO Sports Garden. Set that clock for 10 minutes. Ask Siri to set a countdown clock for like 10 minutes or so. We'll come back and we'll drop the puck on a middle frame, Gabe, but before we do that, just your thoughts here in this first 17 minutes of play.
Well, White Bear Lake is, with the rest of the season, have to clean up the penalties. They've continued to put themselves in check by taking penalties, and I would imagine that the rest of this game is going to be just as physical as this period, but it's going to be fun.
We'll take a breather. Bears 1, Ponies 1. You are watching White Bear Lake boys hockey on the Horn.
I'm Will Anderson. Graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing at American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people and a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or willandersonagency.com. I'm Will Anderson. Graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing at American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people and a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or willandersonagency.com.
Welcome back to the greatest hockey arena in the world, TCO Sports Garden, with Gabe Barton. Gabe Barton. Hi, Gabe Barton.
Hello, Mr. Helper's son.
Did I grab the wrong headset? Why all of a sudden, everybody's quiet. Anyway, I grabbed yours. I was like, why is it so quiet?
Did you really? Huh.
So that's why you're probably louder.
Yeah.
And you were complaining about it. The score is 1-1 after one. First period scoring summary, 8:03 mark. Edina Meta, shorthanded, made it 1-0. Then the Bears tied it up with a power play goal. Made it 1-1. Tyler Bishop from Joe Belisle and Grady Gallatin. The penalty summary, this is, hopefully we have time before they drop the puck. The 5:34 mark, Stillwater, Tommy Lindeberg, 5-minute major for boarding. And a 10-minute misconduct. 9:17 mark of the Stillwater Ponies, Aiden Anderson, as I get tapped on the shoulder. Is anything important? All right. Aiden Anderson, unsportsmanlike conduct minor. 9:17. The Bears also got an unsportsmanlike conduct minor for Nolan Road. And then Brady Borkstad added insult to injury. 9:54 mark. Got a head contact penalty. And then Tyler Bishop after that at the 11:03 mark. Edina Meta, 13:01. Got a high sticking minor. And then Tyler Bishop with 8 seconds to go in period one, got a minor for interference, and that set up a 1 minute and 52-second power play to start out the second period for Stillwater. And I'm going to need some water after that game.
That took about as long as his penalty kill is going to be for White Bear Lake to actually explain all of that.
Nice of, what's his name, to care. I can't even hear myself right now.
Huh, that's fun.
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, a little bit, not a lot, but
way to completely mute. Hey, why don't you turn number 2 up again? I'd like to hear everything again.
Well, yeah, Mr.
There you go. Wait, no, there we go. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. We're a professional broadcasting company.
The other Zach came up
just
big to
fiddling with stuff. We had an entire intermission to fiddle with stuff, and this guy is just unbelievable.
We were having some very smart hockey discussions during the intermission, of course.
Really killed our.
Oh yeah.
Killed our vibe there. Unbelievable. We had the greatest comeback from break in history.
I gotta agree.
What are you trying to do? Can I help you? I'm not gonna. You know what? We literally had 12 minutes where we were doing nothing.
Yep. We can let Mr. Zach Chapman figure this one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna just throw him into the wolves. That's what I always say.
Yeah, that's what I agree. He's got to learn somehow. It's very impressive what he's trying to do. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but
I still don't know.
I don't either.
I need to get my papers.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you forgot we are.
You want to plug that in? Well, then plug it in. I don't care. Plug it in. What are you doing? It's just.
We somehow still have 142 viewers.
Why are people watching this?
Oh, we did lose 2.
Okay, then fine. Leave it there. I don't care.
This is very impressive what is happening right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in case
Talk
you forgot,
to us.
we are at a hockey game right now. White Bear Lake versus Stillwater.
No.
Why am I giving you a mic? No, that's mic 3.
Oh, man.
You're plugged into mic 4.
So what's mic 3?
I don't know, man. Talk to me.
Talk.
There you go. Now you can talk in my ear, and that won't be annoying at all. Nobody else can hear you right now. It's awesome.
Very impressive stuff right there.
Thanks to Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories and Will Anderson, American Family Insurance, for providing us money to buy new toys so Zach can play with them during the game. It's great.
It's always fun to try out new things, so Zach is broadening his horizons as Stillwater keeps going on their power play.
Just getting equipment that we've like desperately needed for like 5 years now. It's so nice to have stuff that actually eventually works. Anyway, the Ponies have the puck. They have the power play. They will work it in. One-timer carries high and wide, hits that glass behind. Bounces hard around the wall. Roski, one-time shot, top corner, rebound, and another big save for Nicholas Petman. We've talked a lot about Jackson Conan, Gabe, but man, Petman has played very well for the White Bear Lake Bears.
He looks better than Conan has so far, and Jackson Conan has played very solid this season as White Bear Lake tries to begin an opportunity on the penalty kill. Nothing there, but Jackson Conan, who has played really solid this season, Petman looks like he's going to battle for some more time as White Bear Lake's going to get another penalty.
40 seconds to go on the power play for Stillwater, and if you like a one-man advantage, you might as well add another one.
And that will be a holding penalty on Grady Gallatin, I believe. Not a penalty you see very often. That normally happens when someone is beating them by you, and instead of trying to use your stick and risking a trip, you just grab onto them and pull them down, and that's basically what a hold is in hockey.
So Grady Gallatin heading to the box. He sits down. He's got company. The Bears have rarely left a man alone in the box so far today. They like their they like having company in there, I guess.
They're true teammates.
5-on-3 for a half minute. Bears playing with fire, but well, the Ponies helped the Bears out there. A miscue on the pass, fresh ice maybe causing some issues, and the Owen Grau will have to come all the way back to grab it here. He'll let it go for Anderson. Aiden Anderson makes his way into the zone. Opens up, sends one across, back door, now back out high. Chance for the Ponies. A shot hits a body. Kotzmacher making that shot block as it ricocheted off of his body. It went into the netting behind with 6 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Bears just, trying to get through this next minute and 26 seconds if they can and keep this game tied.
Yeah, that looked like I was going to go right in, but Kotzmacher managed to get his arm out, deflect it up into the netting. I think that was going to be a goal right there if that didn't get deflected.
Ponies, a shot missing high. Bears back to 5-on-4. Bishop will come back to help. He'll get it back here. Bishop with an opportunity shorthanded. Bishop out of the box and over the goal. It bounced off the glass, went on goal. Rebound nearly put away by Rode, but he can't get it to go. Anderson making a huge save there as the puck goes behind Anderson. He doesn't have his stick. Finally gets it right back. Bears get another shot that hits off of Anderson's glove and goes behind the goal. And the Ponies will try to settle things down with 55 seconds left. Bishop came out of the box and just at a perfect time was able to force an opportunity there, got a breakaway, just couldn't get it to go as he went in shorthanded.
Well, and even then, they almost had a great second opportunity when Anderson lost his stick, and I don't remember who was right out in front with a great chance. Anderson, as he's done all night, stood tall and made a great save.
Trying to force a turnover there was Bishop. He is fired up here as the Ponies work their way back in. 26 seconds to go in the 5-on-4. Loose puck in front, and it finds its way into the back of the net, and the Ponies regain their 2-1 lead.
A mistake right there by the White Bear Lake defense. They kind of slowed down and let Stillwater take a few chip shots at their goalie, and Petman, nothing he can do right there as there were 2 or 3 Stillwater Ponies whacking away at that puck. And finally, the penalty kill for White Bear Lake, these constant penalties, is going to take their toll as now they're down 2-1.
Carter Bees is going to get the goal for Stillwater. And, you know, I hate to say it, okay, but it even started before that where the Bears had an opportunity to just kind of clear the puck down the ice, and they were looking more for maybe another offensive rush as they were leaving the zone instead, and sort of cost them as the Ponies, again, take a 1-goal lead. And they'll work their way into the zone. Right side shot off the pad there, and into the corner it goes. Petman making another stop. Ponies keep the pressure going. Worked around the wall. Cycled back down low. Bears getting in the way. Nice job by Gallatin. He'll slide it forward. And into the zone comes White Bear Lake. A shot missing the goal wide. Hits the side of the cage. And then it'll be covered up there along the side of the cage by Anderson as Kevin Laska with a good opportunity there. Bears answered fairly quickly after they were down with that first goal. Tyler Bishop was the one. He almost did it again, but it was 44 seconds later.
Well, they've got a great chance. White Bear Lake with their second lineout, which has been very effective this year with Nolan Rode at center. They're looking to generate a quick opportunity and get this game tied up again.
Rode had his stick tied up, got it back down, got it to the corner. Devin Willett goes behind, centering attempt. Broken up by the Ponies. Out to center it goes, stepping up, pushing it forward was Belial. Into the zone it goes again. Ponies steal it away. Nice little pickpocket move there, and back the other way comes Stillwater. Tecito working their way in. Fires a shot off the pad of Petman.
That big hit went on in the corner right there by White Bear Lake.
Off the wall toward the blue line, kept in. Swung around here by White Bear Lake. It's Joe Belial, reversing direction, going up. Knocked off the stick of Olson, and then the puck will be played by Anderson. So Anderson will let it go here for Braden Winter. Long pass to no one there, however. Ponies catch a break. It took a hop off the wall, very fortunate hop. That goes on Petman. He's forced to make a save, and he'll just cover it up and stop the clock with 12.5 to go in period number 2.
Big play for Stillwater right there. What could have been an icing and White Bear Lake getting an offensive zone opportunity instead turns into an offensive zone faceoff for Stillwater. Stillwater really trying to make this a 2-goal lead right now.
Well, I think we've gone our longest without a penalty for either team in this game since the beginning. It's been a long parade to the penalty box there as that puck finds its way into the Stillwater bench. Face-off will return into the White Bear Lake end.
One thing, Zach, that I'm seeing is Alex Westad forgot to change the period number on the scoreboard. It says period number 1 still right now. So
unbelievable.
by me. White Bear Lake putting some pressure on the offensive zone. Stillwater looking to break out. I don't have a line sheet right now, otherwise I would give you names.
Big collision at the red line in front of that Alex Westad in the penalty box here at the TCO Sports Garden. It comes free. Stillwater using some open ice here. Bees goes to his right. There's Lindeberg. He'll work his way in.
The physicality is continuing this game, but the officials starting to let it go a little bit.
Kotzmacher will work the puck back behind. It was looking pretty dangerous there, but he's able to work it free. Nice job by Kotzmacher intercepting the pass, but the whistle will blow. The Bears were in the midst of a line change, and that was called offside by the official.
In this game, it's just going to continue to get more and more physical, as we were seeing. Anytime there's a battle in the corner, we're seeing two guys that aren't even in the scrum of people continuing to take shots at each other. So I don't know if the officials are going to keep calling that, but it looks like they're going to let him play for now.
Bo Dustin sliding it forward. Into the zone come the Ponies. Bears swat it free. Out of the zone come the Bears. Kevin Laska with speed through neutral ice gets it deep. He'll fight down there. And the Ponies right back out. End-to-end action here. Fire wagon hockey, they call it in the biz. As the puck ramps off of Petman's stick and goes into the corner. 10.5 to go, period 2. Ponies trying to get something going there. Diving effort. Knock the shot away, but the Ponies able to keep it in. They'll send it right deep into the White Bear Lake end. Coming to grab it here was Joe Belisle. He'll try to clear. Knocked to the blue line, but kept in by Stillwater once again. Another good look there. Missing just wide was Aiden Anderson, as the Ponies have been relentless in this forecheck here in the last minute or so. Bears will finally find their way out of the zone with it. It's an icing, but as most people know, high school different from college and pro. You can change lines there, and that's a crucial ice for the Bears. They'll get some a fresh 5 out there with 9:57 to go in period 2.
Yeah, it's a rule that teams definitely take advantage of in high school, and White Bear Lake does it right there. Need a line change, just ice the puck down. I know it gives the other team offensive zone face-off, but at least you get the fresh legs out there.
Draw one by the Bears off the glass forward, up along that wall. It does escape the zone with the help of Daniel Roski. Roski back and forth here. Miscue on the pass. The Ponies will have to regroup. Nice turnover forced by Road. He'll slide it all the way through. Could not connect with the Bears stick. And instead, it'll be taken forward by Daniel Roski into the zone come the Ponies. Drop pass here to Tacito. Harder on the wall. Kept in briefly here by the Ponies before it's poked back out. Now race for the puck is on. Here comes Grady Gallatin moving in. Grady with a shot and a skin! What a goal for Gallatin as it snuck through and just trickled across. And the Bears tie it up.
And a great play by Grady Gallatin right there. He jumps on the loose puck in the neutral zone, puts a great shot, and just sneaks right between the elbow and the kind of the hip area of Anderson. A big goal right there for White Bear Lake as they tie the game now.
Definitely a delayed reaction from the crowd here as Gallatin probably going to keep that puck as it's his first goal of the year.
Thank you to Zach Chapman for that one.
Okay, we're not going to thank him every time he feeds us information, all right?
No, just the one time I got to give him a little bit of credit.
No, we don't. No, we don't have to give him any credit at all. And now a quarterback throw toss from Michael Delaney, Gabe. I don't know if I've seen a play like that before, and you can't grip your hand on the puck. And they're going to whistle that dead, and they're going to have a face-off inside the White Bear Lake zone.
Well, Michael Delaney, a two-sport athlete, started at safety this year in White Bear football. Not a quarterback, but I think he tried to mimic his quarterback from this season.
Might have been playing the wrong position, honestly, the way he played that, but the puck goes in on goal and it'll be covered up by Petman. Shots relatively even right now. It's 16 apiece. And that's it's just been a very evenly matched, fun game here as we are closing in on the midway point of regulation. I don't know what 17 divided by 2 is, Gabe, but it's actually we probably passed it now, 9:30.
17 divided by 2 would be
Hashtag
8.5.
White Bear math.
Would be 8.5, so just coming up on the halfway point, Zach, in about 5 seconds here.
That's true. See, that's again, I told you, the White Bear math thing. I thought it was 9.5, it's 8.5. And I got to stop trying to do that stuff. It's tough. Stick to play-by-play as the puck is hit off a Stillwater stick. Bounces dangerously just behind that Stillwater goal. Bears will try to get the forecheck going here. They haven't had much of a forecheck this period, Gabe. They just haven't been able to keep that puck in the zone. The Ponies doing a good job just breaking it out immediately. And also, for their part, they've done a phenomenal job in the forecheck, generating plenty of opportunities in that White Bear Lake end and keeping Petman busy.
Yeah, and a big hit right there, and a penalty coming against White Bear Lake. Another one. And the fans not happy about this one. Another elbow. Another elbowing penalty coming against White Bear Lake. Michael Delaney this time. I didn't totally see it as it was along the boards, but fans here not too happy about that one. I didn't totally see it, but Michael Delaney's going to get a penalty, and I'm not sure. I believe this might be the 5th or 6th penalty tonight against White Bear Lake.
Yeah, that was an elbow.
Pretty clear elbow there.
I mean, we could watch it here. We'll eventually get this. We'll go on air with this maybe someday, but here it is right here.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty clear.
Yeah, that was definitely an elbow.
One nice thing about streaming the horn, you can go back a few seconds and watch the replay.
Yeah, make your own replay. We'll eventually add that. We're working on that. Again, thanks to the support of Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories, we are able to look into new equipment that will allow us to do replay. So appreciate that. 7.5 to go, period 2. Bears kill off the first 30 seconds, and that was close. Heard a woo, but the puck was on goal, and Anderson making the save.
Yeah, Anderson has played really well in net tonight. If that one would have managed to slide in, that probably would have been the last positive thing I say about him for a while, because that would have been a really poor play. However, Stillwater getting set up here. Quick shot blocked out in front. Stillwater with a great chance. Fanned on the shot. Back up to the point for Stillwater. Trying to drive it inside. Quick shot blocked, and a great.
You know, Gabe, you got to, come to these games when I'm not here and do play-by-play.
Well, maybe I gotta try sometime.
I think Zach would love to have you do play-by-play one of these times. Right, Zach? He said no. Wow.
He said no. Wow. That's one of my closest friends, ladies and gentlemen.
36 seconds to go in the power play for for Stillwater. I beg your pardon.
Well, turns out me going to Florida.
They can't hear you. Gabe, quit having conversations with Zach off the air. Chance for the Bears shorthanded, but whiffing on the pass was Bishop. This is a professional broadcast, guys. Let's try to get some order in here as the Ponies work their way in. 9 seconds to go in the power play. Chance right side, shot, and I don't know what happened there, honestly. I think it might have been a great defensive play by Kotzmacher, who slid down and got his body in the way of the puck. Another chance for Stillwater. Kotzmacher pickpockets him, and now the Bears have numbers back the other way. Kotzmacher goes to his right. Here's Bishop. Bishop with the shot, and a blocker save as the puck is turned into the corner by Tomas Anderson. And now another chance here for the Ponies as they work the puck back the other way. Moving in here is Roski. Nice moves here as he cuts his way in and looks for options to center. Instead, we'll just work the perimeter with it.
Yeah, White Bear Lake right at the end of that penalty kill tried to generate an opportunity, had a great chance, but Stillwater, like they've done all night, answers right back and gets set up in the offensive zone, but a little miscue as White Bear Lake has numbers now.
And they're going to offside, thankfully.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know the way the pass came toward the White Bear Lake bench. They were in the midst of a change, and it will result in all the way down offside, which will I think the Bears will take at this point, Gabe, because that was definitely a question. Maybe they could have called that too many men.
I am not sure what's going on. It looks like they are sending somebody.
Oh,
to the
they
box.
are. Oh, they did call it.
On the
The
ice.
way they indicated it, it looked like.
That is the right call to make.
Yeah, I thought
right
it was too. I thought the Bears might have gotten away with it, and they didn't. Another power play for Stillwater, and this time just a non-violent offense for the Bears will cost them once again. They're again playing with fire. Here's another shot taken from the blue line, blocked to the corner. Bears will try to swarm it.
Stillwater just keeping the puck down low right now, looking to go to the point to generate an opportunity, but White Bear Lake has a great intercept. Nolan Road with a big play right there as White Bear Lake is going to get a change now.
Ponies will slow things down here, 40 seconds into this power play, and it's going to be Stillwater working their way in. Aiden Anderson cuts from left to right, fires a shot. Petman making the save.
Yeah, Petman has looked very solid in net tonight. Despite he's stopped to this point 14 of the 16 shots that he has faced. That might have been number 17, not exactly sure. But Petman, he has made some big saves. Another one right there. I know the shot hit him in the chest, but sometimes those can trip out and let a little rebound out in front. Nothing there though.
We've played, my White Bear Lake math is right. We played about 29 minutes of action here. 34 minutes of penalties between these two teams. So far, it's been again, we talked about it, prey to the penalty box. That's been the theme so far. And serving, by the way, Kevin Laska is the Bear in the box. I don't know if we mentioned that earlier, but 45 seconds to go on the power play. The Ponies would like to give Laska an early exit. We'll swing it hard around the wall near side, given to Skuza. Skuza with it here. One-time shot, missing. High and wide, back into the glass. It bounces down low. Skuza again. Bouncing puck, hits a skate, trickles in front. Dangerous opportunity. Skuza with a chance, goes down low. A chance shot save. Petman rebounded the puck, popcorns around, and he's able to cover it up.
Great save by Petman as we see a little bit more extracurricular activities happening out in front of the net. This is going to keep going all night, Zach. Both of these teams are just going to keep playing physical, keep pushing each other around, and after every whistle, we're going to keep seeing this. As I think we're going to see someone go into the box again.
I mean, and it looks like it's going to be coincidental again. I don't, or maybe not.
I don't believe this one is.
Wow.
Oh, nope.
Oh, wait.
Grady Gallatin waiting to see if he is.
So
yep,
Grady Gallatin goes to the box, shakes his head. Both sides shaking their head. Again, I don't know why the officials have decided to call it this way. At least I think they're being consistent.
I would say they have been consistent.
Can you let a little bit go? I mean, again, it's a rivalry game. I mean, they're going to get, there's a little bit of, I don't know. 8 seconds to go in the power play. Ponies trying to get it to go. They can't do so. Bears steal it away. Here's Charlie Olsen shorthanded. Nice moves. Oh, what a shot by Olsen. Pad save for Anderson, but man, that was a great play by Olsen and then a big open ice collision by Olsen. Springs Nolan Road. Road moving in, had it knocked off his stick. Laska out of the penalty box. He'll watch the puck go backwards. Now reversing direction is Belisle. Now Road will send it along here, and into the zone come the Ponies. Back to grab it here is Roski. Roski looks for options, flips it forward, knocked off through center, and skating it in is Stillwater. It's Cam Briere. He'll go behind the goal with it. 2.5 to go in the second period. Bears trying to get some offense going here once again. It's Nolan Road moving in. He'll go to his right. A shot carries high and wide over the Stillwater goal. Bounces all the way back into the White Bear Lake end. As race for the puck is on. Centering attempt turned away by Petman, and he'll cover up. Good job by Petman there. There was a Stillwater Pony on the doorstep, Gabe, looking to put that away and get that lead back for Stillwater. But Petman able to swallow that up before any of that can happen.
Yeah, Petman has stood tall tonight. The only 2 goals that Stillwater scored, I would say that he did as much as he could to attempt to make a save on those. He stopped 18 of 20 shots so far. Petman has played outstanding tonight in goal for White Bear Lake.
Puck sent down the ice. That'll be an icing, and we'll go right back. 1:56 to go in period number 2.
One thing I will say is the biggest difference this period at Stillwater, really clean with their breaks out of the zone. They're getting out of the zone quickly and getting a lot of pressure in the offensive zone very quickly, while White Bear are kind of scrambling to get the puck out of the zone, not really setting up anything. They're just kind of hoping for an odd man rush when they flip it out of the zone.
Yeah, definitely a lot more snow and broken up ice to our right than to our left here after this long second period of opportunities and all sorts of chances for Stillwater. But the Bears, where it counts, keeping this game tied.
Zach, at this point, whenever I see a body fall to the ice, I'm just expecting an official's arm to go up, as we see a great chance out in front there.
Bears trying to work the transition, and unfortunately for Kotzmacher, couldn't get a stick on the puck on the quick transition pass, and that'll result in an icing. Face-off coming back into the White Bear Lake end. 1:22 to go on the Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories scoreboard.
Man, Zach, even these face-offs are starting to get chippy between these two teams. It seems the whole time while the game is happening it is, and then during the face-offs now too.
Battle behind the White Bear goal. Swung forward here, hard off the glass. Kevin Laska will backhand it out to Charlie Olson. Olson works his way in. Olson cutting from right to left, gets brought down, gets back up, sends it in front. Turned away here. Stepping up is Belisle. He'll go down to Rode. Rode in front here. Back to Belisle, who fires a shot off the back of Olson. Rebound still loose. There's the whistle. It's near the goal mouth, but not in the goal. And some good looks there. I think Olson would have liked that Rode pass to go to him instead of back to Belisle. And then the puck ended up going off the back of Olson, Gabe, and just not the bounces the Bears wanted there, but they generated a great opportunity.
It was an outstanding opportunity, but you were right. Olsen slamming his stick was wide open out in front. Pass didn't go to him, and then the puck goes off of his back. That is a tough sequence for Charlie Olson. And even with all that happening, still almost manages to put a puck in the back of the net off the rebound.
43 seconds to go. It's Tyler Bishop. He'll send it down low. Kotzmacher in the vicinity. He'll flip the puck back, and he'll send it back behind the Stillwater goal. Bishop one-hands it around, comes free with it. Bishop back out high. Kotzmacher with the shot and the save. Rebound, pinballs back to the blue line. Kept in here by Gallatin. Now up the right side. Now a centering pass by Belisle. It's turned away to the outside. Bishop trying to get after here, but it's stolen back by Stillwater with 16 seconds to go in period number 2. Ponies work their way in. Chance for a late period shot. Ponies setting up for it. They'll send it down low. 5 seconds to go. The Ponies fans yelling shoot here as the clock continues to tick away. Bears steal it away. Joe Belisle will handle the puck as period number 2 expires. And after 2 periods of play, the shots on goal are even at 20. The goals are even at 2. And it has been a phenomenal game between these two Suburban East Conference rivals.
You're right. It's been an outstanding game. That period, I would give the edge to Stillwater. I thought they outplayed White Bear Lake. A majority of that period, White Bear Lake manages to keep it a tie game, has answered to both Stillwater goals. One thing, I know this is the Stillwater Ponies' very first game this season, but I think this extra practice time has really helped this team. Their breakouts and their power play is really clean. They get set up quickly. White Bear Lake, they're really just kind of scrambling, it seems like, to get the puck, trying their hardest to get any kind of opportunity they can. But I would say both styles, although Stillwater's been the more clean and crisp team, White Bear Lake has played chippy. They've maximized almost all of their scoring chances, and now it's going to be a tie game going into the third period, and I don't expect really anything to change. It's going to be a great game to the finish.
34 minutes of regulation gone. Combine that with the fact that we've got 37 minutes of penalties between these two teams and 4 goals between these two teams. Certainly not asking for more action. I think we've had plenty, and I'm sure we'll get plenty more here in the final 17 minutes of, dare I say, regulation game, as this one has been tight throughout. We'll see what happens here in this third period. We'll take a breather. We'll be back with more. Again, our thanks to Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories and all the great people there, and, of course, Will Anderson Insurance as well. We'll take a breather. Back with the third in about 10 minutes. You're watching White Bear Lake Boys Hockey on the Horn, presented by Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories. And we welcome you back for the third period of this battle between the White Bear Lake Bears and the Stillwater Ponies. We are knotted at 2 with Gabe Bartlett. I'm Zach Halverson. And Gabe, we talked about this going to break for people who are just joining us here. The penalties have mounted up for both sides. 21 minutes of penalties for Stillwater. 10 of that came on, 15 really came on one penalty, a boarding call to let's see here. That was to Tommy Lindeberg in the first period. But other than that, I mean, if you take that away, you're still about 11. But the Bears, on the other hand, Gabe, that's been a problem all season. It's reared its ugly head again. But thankfully for White Bear Lake, they've been able to fight off most of those power play opportunities. Though, again, if you look at the scoring summary, it's we've not seen we've only seen one 5-on-5 goal, and that was Brady Gallatin's turnover that he forced in the midway through that second period.
Yeah, the penalties have been a big issue for White Bear Lake this season. I've said it a few times that they've had more penalties than goals this season, and that's just plain and simply poor playing by White Bear Lake. And I know they're 2-1. They've played really well despite all the penalties, but you got to clean that up. And when you play a good team, even Stillwater tonight has played really, really well. They've jumped on White Bear on those chances. And when you get to facing some of the top teams like Hill Murray, or as they faced Edina the other day, they're going to kill you if you take penalties like that.
Nicholas Petman. I got Tomas Anderson. I put them together.
That's all right.
Nicholas Petman been playing phenomenal for White Bear Lake and goal. He has stopped 18 of 20. For Tomas Anderson, he has also stopped 18 of 20.
I was going to say, you mixed up the names, but you combined them, and you could say the same thing about both of them. Both have played great games tonight.
It's been a really good hockey game. Couple of rivals here going at it, and the Ponies trying to get an early third period goal, and fighting his way through and into the zone was Kyle Enan. Back to the blue line, kept in, fired off a stick. It finds its way into the corner. Behind the goal, hops the stick of Enan. He'll chase after it, but is beaten to the puck by the Bears. Belisle got it forward. Bishop sent it along, and it trickles into the Stillwater end. Ponies will look to break it out here. Definitely a slower start to this third period than what we've seen in the other two.
Stillwater really quick to break out of the zone. Not so much this time, taking their time a little bit, letting White Bear maybe make a poor play or a little bit of a mistake.
Delaney trying to shovel it out. It's knocked backwards here. Grady Gallatin will track it down. Gallatin and Delaney back for White Bear Lake. Push forward, and Borgstad will backhand it deep into the Stillwater end. Ponies will gather it here. Skate it along up the wall. Bears force the turnover, but helping it right back out is Roski. Roski trying to keep it in, but it skips his stick. It did make contact, icing negated, so Roski will have to come back and grab it here. He'll have to fight Laska off for it. Puck around the corner. Ponies looking to break it out immediately. They do so. Here's Carter Bees into the zone now. Bees cuts from left to right, fires a shot wide left. Now a centering attempt, hits the side of the cage, went straight up in the air, bounced down. Bears will grab it. Some nice moves here as trying to beat his man was Charlie Olson. Olson will handle it at the half wall. Stolen back by Carter Bees. Bees goes off the back wall here to center. Stolen away. Bees gets it right back. He's all over the place. He'll find Roski with it. Slid to the right. Now it's stolen back by the Bears. Nolan Road will dump it deep. Anderson will stop it behind that Pony goal. Bo Dustin, relative of Joe Dustin, the former JV head coach here at White Bear. Will make his way through, and into the zone come the Ponies. Right side, shot turned away by Petman. Rebound swallowed up here, and then played to the blue line, kept in by the Ponies and fired wide of the White Bear Lake goal. Off the shelf. Skated along, and out to center it goes. And back in come the Ponies. Right side, gloved by Petman. He'll grab it out of the air nicely. Good work there as Dustin is denied with 14:19 to go in period 3.
Yeah, Petman continuing his great play right now. Again, he's not giving Stillwater much to work with. He's taking out all the big chunks of the net, and he's playing very disciplined, not giving up any rebounds either.
Bears, another big face-off win. However, they lose it to Stillwater relatively quickly. Back out high for Winter. Winter lost it. Bears forcing the turnover. Now it's flipped forward. Spinning around and getting it in. Here's Bishop right side with the shot. And Anderson has it somewhere in his equipment. He was kind of sliding around looking for it, but held on to it enough for the whistle. But what a play there, Gabe. Kind of came out of nowhere. Wasn't expecting much to come out of that, but Brady Borkstad fighting his way through and delivering a beautiful pass for Bishop.
Well, kind of a 360 pass right there. Swatted it. Bishop had a great chance right there. That was just kind of an awkward or kind of a weird series of plays, but it ultimately worked out as White Bear Lake got a scoring chance.
Oh, chance there out of nowhere. Kotzmacher trying to get after it here. He'll fight off a man, gets brought down, and so now we're drawing the line. Okay, back to the blue line. A pass goes through. I don't know how that wasn't a penalty. With how they've called it all game, how tight they've called it.
And I thought that was more obvious than some of the other calls that they've made tonight. He pulled him to the ice.
Yeah, I'm not sure why there wasn't any call there, but we continue on, and Stillwater ices it, and 13:38 to go in period 3. The faceoff will come back into the Stillwater end.
And we've seen it again at the start of this period. White Bear Lake's forecheck coming off kind of sporadic plays. Stillwater more calm and calculated, as we've seen that again. That's been a constant thing that's happened this whole game.
Off the glass and out to center, the puck goes. Nolan Road will grab it here for the Bears as they regroup in their own end. Top of the circle pass, and then a pass intended for Charlie Olson doesn't connect, and now after a Stillwater icing, White Bear Lake will have an icing of their own. .18 left, period 3. Bears will have another defensive zone draw. They've been pretty good off of those, and you see another example of that here as it's played forward through by Devin Willett. Willett at the red line will kick it forward. Olson will work his way in, and he takes a big hit as the puck is cleared back to neutral ice before it finds its way past the student section and out into the concourse here at TCO Sports Garden. We've seen some very dangerous pucks into the crowd, Gabe, but thankfully 0 for 2 on the injury department.
Yeah, that one was another laser that went straight out of the zone, went straight off the ice. That's the second time this game, Zach. Normally they're, like you said earlier, a little bit bloopers that kind of go into the bleachers. This time it's been 2 rockets that have gone into the bleachers.
Cross ice pass connects with Scusa as he gets it deep. Battle continues here in the corner. Bees centers it out. Backhand shot blocked. Briere trying to get after it again. Does so. Is knocked off the puck, and the Bears will come back. It's Nolan Road moving his way in. Road with a shot that's right patted away by Anderson. And the Ponies will skate it right back down the ice. Carter Bees through neutral. Into the zone he comes in the left side. Battles with Olson, and
how is that a penalty? Stillwater did the exact same thing in their zone with no call.
I would say that's a penalty, but only if the Kotzmacher deal was also a penalty. Yeah. And that's an interesting call. So another power play for Stillwater. Wow.
It's a penalty I think you have to call, but then I wonder why they didn't call it against Stillwater earlier, unless there was something we missed the first time, but that looked pretty much the same to me. One was a call, one wasn't, but White Bear Lake has been the story of their season, back on the penalty kill.
Yeah, they, by the way, we have stats for this. The Ponies 1 for 6 on the power play, trying to go 2 for 7. Here's a shot, nearly got it just there. Petman shutting the door just barely. Got enough of it. Ponies keep the pressure on. They'll work that perimeter here. Now driving in front. Petman with the save. Rebound up in the air. And then where is it? There's the whistle. It's in the glove of Petman.
Michael Delaney fighting with his goalie there for the puck. Ultimately, Petman won the jump ball there, but that could have been really bad if Delaney would have been the one. Maybe if he tried to throw the puck again, they might have gotten out of the zone. But
should also note the Bears 5 for 6 on the penalty kill. So half full, half empty, however you look at it.
It's been a great penalty kill that really shouldn't have to be that good.
Well, they got a lot of practice. So oh boy, 1:20 to go in this power play for Stillwater. This is crucial here. You'd have to think Stillwater wanting to capitalize here. You can't keep giving away these opportunities here. But the Bears doing a good job again. They'll work it out. Here's Nolan Rode. Has some open ice in front of him. Cuts for left. Fires a shot. And unfortunately for Rode, it goes into the netting. I think did it hit a Stillwater stick? That's the question.
I'd imagine.
And they are going to keep the face-off in the zone. So thankfully it did.
I was going to say that would have been a really bad whiff if the shot went straight into the netting like that. So.
Draw one by the Ponies halfway through the power play. I feel like I've said that way too many times tonight, Gabe. This has been a very busy period.
Special teams type of game so far.
Bears able to ice it down nicely here. Kotzmacher will chase after it as the puck takes a funny hop. Anderson able to adjust nicely. You never know when those pucks take those unexpected hops and the goalie's out of the goal, it can get pretty dangerous. Here's Kotzmacher moving in. He'll slide it to his left. Nobody there for the Bears, but somebody is there for the Ponies, and they'll work their way in. Left side, beautiful moves, but he couldn't pull the oh my goodness, that was a stick lift.
And I believe that's going
to
be
a slash or a hook? I guess. I don't know. I thought it was.
I don't really know.
And that's not going to be anything. The Ponies are going to score, and it's 3-2.
Well, they will still be
they're still going to have the power
play.
That's right. Because it was still 6 seconds left in that power play. So Bears will head to the penalty kill once again, and now they're down 3-2. This is wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great goal for Stillwater. I don't want to take away from Stillwater. That was an outstanding goal.
For sure.
Puck slips through Pittman, and they get a great rebound out in front, but I'm having a tough time with the penalty call right there. That looked like a clean stick lift to me, but Stillwater jumps on the opportunity where White Bear Lake can't control the puck. White Bear Lake just trying to touch it.
Yeah, I mean, we're watching it again here, and he gets under him a bit, but it wasn't.
Yeah, that's pretty clean. If
that was. Hey, I don't. So what did they call again, Gabe? Was that a hook?
They called it a hook.
That wasn't a hook. All right.
But either way, Stillwater now with a 3-2 lead and back on the power play, trying to make this a 4-2 lead. That was a great power play goal for Stillwater. Just I can't get as excited knowing that it was kind of a soft penalty called right after, considering some of the other stuff we've seen.
And that was a 6-on-4 goal technically. They were able to pull the goalie with the delayed penalty. So the Bears, short-handed now, will need to try to come up with some magic here with 9:44 to go in period 3. I feel like the Bears have done enough on their own to warrant plenty of penalty calls. I don't think you need to add more to the mix. Here's a chance for the Ponies, another opportunity. Backhand shot, Petman makes the save, and they're going to call another penalty on the Bears.
I think that one was a little bit better of a call. That looked like a more. I don't know what they called. And they're going to call a slash.
I don't know what.
And the fans getting a little bit rowdy here. Even, the Stillwater fans are happy that they're going back on the power play, but I'm even sure some of them are wondering about that one. I think this most recent penalty on Charlie Olsen, a little bit better call. He clearly did something, but.
So 5-on-3 for a minute. And the Bears able to clear it down the ice. Yeah, I mean, that definitely, we just looked at it again. It was. No comment. 36 seconds to go in the power play for the 5-on-3, and the Ponies having some issues here getting it set up. They'll try it again. Tostito, right side, drop pass to the back door. Kind of split two Stillwater Ponies there. Now back out high for Roski. Roski cross, one-time shot. Anderson rebound to the back door. Off the crossbar, no goal. Oh, my goodness. That was an incredible miss. Here's Tyler Bishop the other way for the Bears. Shorthanded 5-on-3. Bishop! And they're going to raise the hand. I don't think that was a penalty.
No, I think
that was not a penalty. They're going to call that on Stillwater. That was what are we doing here?
I think that may be a little bit of payback because they called the soft one on White Bear, but Tyler Bishop lost an edge right there. The defender was 2 feet past him when they called that.
That was amazing. That's come on, guys. I mean, we want the on both sides. We want this game to be decided by the players, not by the officials. And
this is like watching a football game when there's pass interference or defensive holding on every play.
So to the Stillwater fans who were worried about us being like biased, whatever, we're about as angry as you right now on this. This is just not fun. I mean, come on.
I don't care.
All game long. I mean, they were calling in the beginning. It seemed like they decided in the officials box. They're like, we're just going to call every little tiny thing we see, and it's just not fun for a game like this with conference and section implications to. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these calls either. And
here's a shot, and it's covered up by Petman.
One thing, though, that hasn't changed this whole game, the two goalies have stayed strong. They've stayed playing well despite everything going on around them. Stillwater leading in shots now 31-24. So 7-shot lead with 8 minutes left in the third period. I would say in the game, but White Bear Lake has seemed to have an answer every time Stillwater scores. So
45 seconds to go in the 4-on-4, and the Bears will have about a minute of power play after this is done.
What we think.
It's just crazy. Yeah, I know. Who knows what will happen in the next 30 seconds. But going back, and it was kind of overshadowed by the penalty call and everything. But you have Tyler Bishop, who springs free. But before that, a wide open goal and a crossbar gets hit, and that's why we're even in this situation now of a 4-on-4. It could easily be 4-2 right now and 5-on-5.
Yeah, that's been really frustrating about this game. It feels like we can't appreciate what's actually happening because every 3 seconds there's been a penalty getting called.
7.5 to go in period 3. Bears down a goal. Ponies will now be down a man. It's 5-on-4 in favor of White Bear Lake. They'll try to get a power play set up here with 50 seconds to go as they enter the zone. Olsen will chase after it here. Ponies able to get it out to center. It'll be stopped by Michael Delaney. He'll slide it to his left, and into the zone come the White Bear Lake Bears. It's Joe Belisle with a chance. Couldn't get it to go. The O's rain through here, TCO Sports Garden. Belisle still with the puck, trying to find some open ice. Is swarmed by a couple of Ponies. Ponies trying to break it out. They do so, and trying to spring forward on a shorthanded chance. Can't do so. That's going to be a hand pass. And come on.
Yeah, that one I think is pretty clear.
Oh, it's clear. I'm just saying you gotta be smarter than that. That's
right. It's been tough. I think Michael Delaney this game, I think that's the third time that he's trying to play the puck forward with his hand.
Yeah, he's
I will say the White Bear Lake power play starting to get some momentum, and they still have only 18 seconds. I thought they had more time than that, but 18 seconds left. They have a chance right here if they can get a quick breakout. And White Bear Lake breaking on the zone. Bad pass as Gallatin has to retreat for the puck.
Gallatin with that second White Bear Lake goal. Going forward here to Bishop. 5-on-5 now. Kotzmacher, shot, save, rebound. It's Juice and it's Lucy, but they can't finish. Olsen as the puck makes its way through center.
Yeah, great opportunity right there, set up by the captain, Tyler Bishop. He's the guy that you're looking for in this situation to make a big play if you're White Bear.
Centering attempt stolen away by Kotzmacher with 6 minutes to go in the third. Bears need an answer here. Ponies steal it back. Into the zone comes Briere. Through the slot area. And a whistle blowing the net off the moorings, and didn't jinx it that time.
I did not. I almost did a few times this game, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. But if you have watched the White Bear Lake hockey in the past, you know what we're talking about. I would say it, but I don't want to jinx it.
To clarify, I was trying to go for the rebound is loose and it's juicy.
That was not what I was thinking about the net moorings.
And I went with juice and Lucy. I just wanted to. Oh boy, been a long day.
Two great things right there. Juicy Lucy, a fantastic burger.
It's a great burger. And nothing to do with that rebound. And
I didn't even catch that. I thought that was just a good announcer. Your own kind of seasoning.
It's juice and it's Lucy. Amazing. 5.5 to go in period 3. Clock becoming an enemy of the Bears. And they missed cue on the pass. Olsen didn't have his stick ready for it, and goes for an icing.
This is where White Bear Lake has struggled this game. They have really struggled breaking the puck out of the zone. They have to start trying to get some quicker breakouts and more controlled rather than these kind of sporadic plays that they've been hoping for that have led to their chances. They got to get something more clean and crisp as they get out of the zone.
Bears win the draw off the glass and down the ice. It'll go for an icing. Kotzmacher forcing the turnover here as he makes his way into the zone. Looks for options. Threaded it all the way over for Grady Gallatin, who fires a shot wide of the goal. Takes a wicked hop off the wall, and a weak angle shot from Kotzmacher's turned away, and out come the Ponies. Back to grab it is Gallatin. They'll get it to the blue line. Carried back in by the Ponies. Stillwater sliding it through. Now back, one-time shot. The stick breaks. The Bears will get that puck, and it goes off the wall. And now into the zone comes Tyler Bishop. Bishop, a hard pass across here. Kotzmacher to the corner. Off the wall, just out of his reach. Ponies steal it away. They'll knock it forward here. Nice breakout for Stillwater as they get the puck to center. Knocked forward by Belisle. It's a bouncing puck. It'll be grabbed here by Borgstad, and Borgstad let it go for the Ponies to come through here. Nice job by the stick of Roski to get his way through and pushed it through the slot area, stolen away by the Bears. Back to neutral ice it goes, and here comes White Bear Lake. Chance shot blocked, brought down. Josh Hoover with the good look.
Zach, I was waiting for a penalty.
I know, we all looked.
And no call, and it was a good no call, don't get me wrong, but
sure.
I was just kind of expecting something to get called right there.
3:43 to go, and Petman's going to be forced to cover. And it's just unfortunate there. Bears maybe wanted to keep it going, but again, we mentioned a couple minutes ago, Gabe, that clock becoming an enemy of the White Bear Lake Bears, and it's certainly time ticking away. Though they made a habit at least a couple years ago, and Stillwater was the team that they did it here at TCO Sports Car, and they came back from a 2-goal deficit late in the third to tie it and force overtime, where they won. So the Bears looking for some late period heroics once again. Can they do so here? 3.5 remaining here in the third.
Yeah, that happened when I was a team manager here in my senior year, so I remember that very clearly. But White Bear Lake looking for some heroics, and you'd have to imagine that it's going to be Tyler Bishop if someone's going to do it.
Ponies just trying to keep that puck in that White Bear Lake zone as long as they can. Hoover takes a big hit. Huge collision there. Ponies keep the pressure going. Centering pass broken up here by the Bears. Played, and now what? So now we're not calling anything anymore. All right, behind the net. Here come the Ponies. Back out high. A shot blocked in front. Still loose. Ponies shot, another save. Another try going wide of the goal as Stillwater just peppering that White Bear Lake goal with all sorts of chances. You know, a whistle is blown. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but sticks are all over the place, and the face-off will be in. It must have been a hand pass. That's the only thing that makes sense. Hand pass or an intentional offside.
I couldn't really tell you. I was kind of focusing on what Gallatin was doing. He looked like he was trying to take the stick from a Stillwater player, even though it wasn't his stick.
This might be timeout, maybe not. I guess they're going to keep going here. 2.5 to go in the third. Bishop taking the drop for the Bears. It got caught up in the official skates, goes back to the blue line, and it does escape, and then the whistle blows for offside.
I would imagine Tim Sager, I've seen a lot of his games. He likes to take that timeout more around the 1 minute, 1:20 mark, where there's a little bit less time left. Doesn't give the opposing team as much time to adjust to what he's trying to do.
Bishop, Kotzmacher, and Borgstad out there for White Bear Lake. And the puck is sent deep into the Stillwater end off the draw, swung around the boards. Stillwater able to break it out. Bears have just had all sorts of issues keeping that puck in the zone and getting opportunities off of it, as the whistle is blown again.
I'm not sure who, and a holding penalty on Stillwater? I don't really know.
Nobody, none of the players even know who it is. And they're going to say it's on Stillwater, but I guess
trying to
maybe
figure out what's going on.
None of the officials have even
the official who made the call is skating away, and they're trying to figure out. I guess this is what happens when 17 penalties are called in a game. I don't even know what the correct number is. I'm just guessing 17 at this point. And is this a delay?
They're calling them both, and they're taking Tyler Bishop off for the last 2 minutes of the game. I mean, come on.
What is the penalty here on Tyler Bishop?
Or no, Grady Gallatin. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, again, that's another. I mean, that's one of the goal scorers, and so Coach
it was a
Chris
penalty.
Anderson's getting an explanation. How is that a coincidental minor?
Yeah, they called a hold on Stillwater and then a coincidental minor on Grady Gallatin. I am very confused what's going on right now, because it looked like the call was against Stillwater. Then they took Gallatin as well.
And what was crazy about that is the official gave the holding call and then started skating to the Ponies' end as if the faceoff was going to be down there.
Right.
And then another official came in and said, well, wait, we got a call, I guess one on, it's coincidental minors. I don't know. Ty Tecito is, by the way, one of the better players for Stillwater, and I'm sure Ponies aren't too happy about him being off the ice. Here's a chance, a wraparound opportunity, and it doesn't go. The moorings do come off the position there. 1:57 left in the third.
So I listened to Alex Westhead, the PA guy. He said that it was a hold called against Stillwater, and then it was a roughing called against Tyler Bishop.
In what seemed to most people
even though
as a harmless play, and because it really was. I don't know. Bears chance here to tie it up. Kotzmacher, chance, shot, save, Anderson. Oh boy, that was a great look that developed out of nowhere with the help of Brady Borgstad and Kotzmacher, but Anderson shuts the door, and I'd have to think here, Gabe, this might be that opportunity that we were talking about earlier for that timeout.
it doesn't look like they're going to take a timeout, but they are going to roll with an extra forward out there. With Nolan Road as the extra forward, number 9.
We play on here. And the puck played back out to neutral ice. It's grabbed by Nolan Road. Road has kind of played back a lot anyway, even during normal time. Here's Road's going to have to wait for Bishop to touch up as he dumps the puck in deep. 1:22 to go in the third.
And one thing, Zach, as I'm looking at the White Bear Lake bench, it's Tom Delaney and just Coach Anderson out there. No Sean Padden and no Tim Sager on the bench for White Bear right now.
That's a good point, and we don't know what the reason for that is. Of course, it's hard for us to see the bench here, and we apologize for not relaying that information sooner. 55 seconds to go in the third as the puck is played across. Another cross play here. Belisle with the shot, hits a body, goes wide. 44 seconds to go. Kotzmacher steps down low. Bishop down there to help for White Bear. Puck comes free for a moment, poked off the stick, and Bishop nearly found the corner once again. but couldn't do so in the forehand like he did with the backhand earlier. Half minute to go in the third. Back into the zone, the Bears come, but they were offside.
And I wonder if Coach Anderson, who's probably the acting head coach right now, if he'll take a timeout right here. Looks like he is going to, I believe.
Kind of gave the head shake there, and the Bears making their way out. So the big question here for temporary head coach Chris Anderson is when do you pull the goalie? Do you keep him out? Well, I know, but with the face-off at neutral ice, do you keep him at the hash marks, do you keep him at the circles, or do you just go 6-on-5? And I'm more opposed to that last choice. Gabe, what do you think?
I would imagine that they'll keep him more towards the top of the circle. If they win the draw, he'll immediately come out. I don't think you want to risk it just yet. There's 26 seconds. That's enough time to create a chance from your own end if Stillwater were to win the draw. Oh no, I do have a lot of faith here in Coach Anderson. He has been an assistant coach of Tim Sager for a long time. He knows the style, he knows this situation, and he'd be a very capable head coach himself, and this is his chance to drop a play right now. And I think you have to drop kind of two ideas. One, if Stillwater wins the draw to get quick pressure, and then one, if you win the draw to get a quick pass and get it in the zone. And you know what, Zach, as I'm sitting here, I think you're going to be right. I think they're going to leave the goalie on the bench here.
Yeah, I think at this point, 26 seconds to go, if they win the draw, if they get it down, your odds of capitalizing aren't great anyway. So it looks like, well, 5 skaters go out, and there's the 6. So 6-on-5, 26.6 seconds remain in the third.
And look at Road right here. He's playing way out by the other face-off dot. They're going to win the draw back
Tyler Bishop directing traffic here as the puck is dropped right away. Ponies win it. They'll send it down the ice. That'll go for an icing with 20 seconds to go. So that's sort of been kind of how teams have approached being the team with 5-on-6. They just say ice it. If it goes in, great, but icing used to be kind of taboo, used to be one of those things you try to avoid, but now it really doesn't matter. 6-on-5 face-off now in the Stillwater zone. Draw one to Kotzmacher. Kotzmacher sends it down low. Rolling Road looking on it here along the wall. Tried to center, knocked away by Stillwater. They are able to clear it down the ice, and that will go for an icing with 8.4 to go.
I wonder if we're going to see a timeout here from Stillwater. Nope, looks like they're going to stay with it. I was wondering if they're going to take a timeout, adjust their defense a little bit. As we see Grady Gallatin coming out of the box, I was wondering if they would just send him straight on. But
Ty Tacito will go to the bench as well for Stillwater. Big face-off here. All of these Ponies in front of their goal. Draw one to the corner. Road will look for options here. He'll send it to the corner. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1, and that will do it. A game full of penalties and full of shots and full of all sorts of opportunities ends with a Stillwater victory. The Ponies beat the Bears 3-2.
White Bear players getting mad at the officials right now. Right now it is Charlie Olson. He is shouting at the official right now. And Zach, I know there's no fighting allowed in hockey, but this could be an interesting handshake line right here, as they were going at it after the whistle a little bit too. Can't imagine anything will happen, but
Bears 24 minutes of penalties on 12 infractions. Stillwater 25 minutes of penalties on 7 power plays. Stillwater was 2 for 9, and the Bears 1 for 4. And that is the story of this one. All sorts of penalties, all sorts of man advantages, and it's just it's a shame, especially when you have two teams that are this good. That they, and certainly in part the discipline on White Bear Lake. We acknowledge that is not been the best, but also it just it seemed like the game called. I think a little too tight, but that's our opinion. We thank the officials for coming out on a Tuesday night and reffing this game for us. But the final score here is Coach Patton saying hi from his living room. How's it going, Coach? Rough result for the Bears. They fall just short of the Ponies by a score of 3-2. The Bears are going to be back in action on Thursday here against the Roseville Raiders. Zach Chapman will have that call for you here at TCO Sports Garden. And, of course, Irondale on Saturday, Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. start right here on the Horn. Gabe, your final thoughts as we say goodbye from TCO Sports Guard.
Well, I'd love to talk about how amazing this game was, because it really was a well-played game by both teams, but the officiating kind of overshadowed what was a really great game. I expect both of these teams to continue having pretty solid seasons. They look very even, and I know these teams will meet once again during the regular season, but come postseason, these two teams will be fun to watch as well. I have a feeling they might meet each other again there.
Yeah, these two teams, certainly this is obviously with the fact that it's a conference opponent, will play at least once more, but as you mentioned, Gabe, usually ends up with another one. Who knows with the new school in town, might throw some things in Section 4, might change some things here when we get to the playoffs, but nonetheless, a good battle between the Ponies. Their first game of the season, by the way, and they do get that victory over White Bear Lake 3-2. These teams will rematch at some point
near the end
this
of
year.
the season, I would imagine.
Yeah,
it's probably one of the last games of
they
the
don't
year,
have their
but
maybe February 12th. I guess they don't have.
Yeah. I see it. It says TBD right now on the on the schedule on the good old MN Hockey Hub. So
Normally you just kind of go there and you're like, oh, there it is. I don't see the other matchup yet. So to be determined. But these two teams will meet again, and it will be fun, and it will be exciting, and I can't wait to see these two teams battle and see if the Bears can get revenge at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. So our thanks to Gabe Bartlett here, and, of course, Zach Chapman and our entire crew, and, of course, Pod's Complete Car Care and Accessories, and podstire.com for more info on that, and, of course, Will Anderson, American Family Insurance. All that information can be found on our website here at the Horn, WBL.com. Thank you very much for joining us here on this Tuesday night, and we will be back more White Bear Lake hockey on Thursday right here on the home of White Bear Nation, the Horn.